What's going on, everyone? What is poppin'? We are here today back on Pokemon Showdown for the next Sword and Shield OU Live. And today I'm going to bring you all another squad that I made here, built around a Pokemon that I know a bunch of y'all wanted to see. It's a team built around Toxtricity. So as you can see, this is a brand new Pokemon, right? Electric Poison. Very exciting typing. It's the first of its kind. And it has a new ability in Punk Rock. This ability allows you to boost the power of sound type moves. And it also takes half damage from sound type moves, so it's pretty cool. Like even if Dittos try to copy you and stuff, it's gonna be taking not as much damage as you would have been dealing to other Pokemon because of its ability, I think. So that's how it works. Then we have a new item in Throat Spray, which actually, besides clearing its throat, allows it to be able to boost the special attack by 1 stage if you're using a sound move. And we got 2 sound moves on this Pokemon. We got Overdrive and we got Boom Burst. Boom Burst actually hits harder than Overdrive on regular effective Pokemon or neutral Pokemon, but these 2 moves are really strong. Overdrive is a new move. It's a sound move, 80 power, electric type attack. It's pretty powerful with the Punk Rock ability, I guess kind of going hand in hand with it. Then we have Sludge Wave, which is great for its nice stab moves, hits fairy type Pokemon, and Shift Gear, which is an exclusive move to this form of Toxtricity. So there's 2 forms. There's the Toxtricity and there's the low-key version, which is a different form of Toxtricity, which actually does not get Shift Gear. I actually compared both of them. Only this version gets Shift Gear, so I definitely wanted to use this version because I do think Shift Gear has a lot of potential with its boosting, I guess with the boosting of its speed, because it's a mediocre speed tier. Not the best speed tier at all by any means, but with a Shift Gear, it will become much, much faster, so it'll be really nice to outrun Scarfers and stuff with this Pokemon. I paired with an Aegislash. Aegislash, fantastic mon, one of my favorite Pokemon to use competitively, and I just love using it. I have Spell Tag on this thing because I couldn't find a Spooky Plate in game. I don't know where it is, if it's even there, so I put Spell Tag on it because I had one of those. Shadow Sneak, Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, King Shield, good moveset. We got Gar-Devoired, which is Choice Scarf, which is actually a pretty unique mon. I've not seen any kind of Gar-Devoirs in the meta yet, or in the tier, but this is pretty fun because it's Choice Scarf. You can outrun even that Dragon Ghost in Dragapult, and has 3 attacks with Mystical Fire, which is actually a new move that this thing gets. It's not really a new move, I would say, on like in this generation, but it's a new move in terms of Pokemon that can learn it. I don't think a lot of Pokemon had learned Mystical Fire before, so 3 attacks plus Trick is going to be fun with Trace. Then we have Dugtrio. Trappers are always nice. I paired Toxtricity with the Trapper because I don't want this thing to be destroyed by Excadrill and other stuff. So, and also T-Tars. T-Tars are kind of annoying for Toxtricity too. So Dugtrio can really kind of trap those kind of mons there. And it also set up rocks for us. Hydreigon, which now gets the Nasty Plot move here. This has never gotten that before. So it's a cool mon because it's actually more of a top tier threat now because it gets Nasty Plot and also can destroy fairy types with Flash Cannon. Finally, Gyarados here. Gyarados is one of the biggest threats in the metagame. I have here with Heavy Duty Boots, which allows it to not take any damage from Stealth Rocks on the switch in, which is pretty nice on Pokemon that are weak to rocks. Dragon has 3 attacks. With Intimidate this time, I think is going to be useful because it will allow us to weaken Pokemon on the switch in and not get reverse swept too badly by Ditto. So let's grab a game, see how we do, and start us off here. We got our first game now, so we're up against a very solid looking team for sure. I assume that he might lead Drill. I could even lead Dugtrio straight up, right? I could even lead like a straight up Dugtrio here if I wanted to, but I'll lead Gar-Devoired in case he predicts the Dugtrio lead, and I think he kind of does there. So I'm gonna go here for the Moonblast. He might just stay in straight up. He might just like straight up stay in. He has a great amount of switch-ins. And he might even predict me to want to switch out here. Oh, actually, he Dynamaxes. So Moonblast does 65 though. And special attack drops, which is actually fantastic. No, I thought we could live that. I actually thought we could live that. But he uses up his Dynamax though, which is quite good. So I could actually go Dugtrio and Sucker Punch here. Sucker Punch should knock it out. We are Adamant Nature. So I assume Sucker Punch will knock it out. And we can save our Dynamax though, so that's actually not too, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. We can Dragapult a ton. We weakened it a ton because Sucker Punch to knock it out. We keep our Sash. Crit probably did not matter. I don't think it mattered. So he brings in Clefable now. We can get up our rocks here, I think. And trade off rocks, that's perfectly fine. I can now go Aegislash, which can threaten the Clefable a little bit. So we can, I guess, do that. And Aegislash, he doesn't really have any great switch-ins at all to this Pokemon. So that's going to be fantastic for us. Though I could also see no, he can't even double, like, right? He can't even double because of Arena Trap. So yep, there's the Moonblast. We can now just, I mean, I could Flash Cannon or I could Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball would be kind of nice, but I'll Flash Cannon here. As he goes Drill, and I can now proceed to go into Gyarados, which will take no damage from this thing as he tries to Earthquake us, so that works out pretty well. And now we could just, I'm just gonna regular Waterfall here. Just the regular Waterfall to knock it out. There was no point in trying to go for a Dragon Dance just yet because I did not see a switch in either way right now. So now I think what's going to happen is, yeah, Clefable comes in here. We get to go back into Dark Trio to get our rocks back up again, I think. That should be fine. That should be perfectly fine. So Stealth Rock's Moonblast. We don't know what the last move is, or we don't know what the last two moves are. I'm probably sure it's Soft Boiled, and the last move could be something else of a different sort. So let's go Aegislash here. I think I'll just Shadow Ball here actually. Oh, he actually stays in. Okay, so what is this move then? It's oh, it's just Moonblast. No, I did not mean to Shadow Sneak. I meant to Shadow Ball. I don't know why I did that, but we'll play it out. We'll play it out. Goes for the sub here. I can just Dark Pulse. As he just Shadow Balls, but then guess what? We get to Nasty Plot up and win the game with Hydreigon. Hydreigon winning the first game here. Yeah, that looks like GG to me, I think. Get a plus defense boost here, so not even Gyarados cannot set up, cannot even set up on us either. So, looking like GG. So, really solid game. Really solid game to start us off here. Very nice, very nice. So that was a good warm-up game. That was a fantastic warm-up game. Now we have here a team with Darmanitan. Once again, these are huge threats. I have not yet though faced a Dracozolt, so that is going to be pretty fun to see how we go up against that. I'm going to lead with Gar-Devoired here. We copy Guerrilla Tactics. So we get a choice band and a choice scarf even though we're a special attacker. I see how it is. But we can go Aegislash predicting the U-turn. I assume here he'd go into what? Probably I could see Dragapult or yeah, Dragapult. Okay. I don't think he knocks us out in one hit, but he might. He actually might. That just destroyed us. Hello? I thought it would not have knocked us out, but I guess that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Because what I'm going to do here is actually go for the Moonblast into his Ferrothorn, right? Into his Ferrothorn. And then Mystical Fire. Hit him up with that, the Z move. Or sorry, the Dynamax move and knock off Ferrothorn here. So that thing, yep, is gone. So his Steel type is obliterated, which means that potentially we could see Gyarados put in work with a Dragon Dance. He actually goes Darmanitan here. And what I want to do now is I don't mind sacking this thing actually. He actually U-turns here. What does he go into? Gyarados? Okay. I could probably just go for the max Mindstorm. Actually, he would switch out here actually into Aegislash, I think. He would go Aegislash here. Yeah, so we're gonna hit him up again with the max flare and almost obliterate it. So a Moonblast from this range I think should knock it out. But he does Shadow Sneak though. Okay, so that's fine. At this point in time, we can go Hydreigon. We can go Hydreigon here, which is gonna be perfect, absolutely perfect versus this thing. heal King Shield, but then guess what? We're now behind a substitute. And we could just Dark Pulse here to knock out Aegislash and get rid of this Pokemon. So now that we're behind a sub, he's gonna go Dragapult. He's probably gonna U-turn here. So he actually goes for a Infiltrator. I completely forgot that was an ability on this. Good lord. Alright, so yeah, it is Infiltrator. I should have moused over and seen that thing. He's gonna Dynamax with this thing, but his special attack is weakened a bunch though. My attack keeps falling, so I'm going to just stall out some turns with this. Oh, he's still faster than me after +1. But I think there might be a way to win though. There might be a way to win. Cause like now we can shift gear. Now we can shift gear here. Overdrive will knock this out. We should be faster than everything else on his team, I think. Boom Burst is gonna be, I think, our strongest option versus this, which does knock it out. And then, oh, we get to see a Toxtricity sweep. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I almost threw away the game too because I didn't know what these Pokemon did. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. GG to Toxtricity right there. GG. So that's definitely nice that we got to see Toxtricity kind of clean 4 mons at a time. Not bad at all. Alright, both of our warm-up games are done now. Now I'm going to really focus on this game. Now I'm going to really focus here. So he'll lead with the Excadrill, that's fine. I'm just going to go straight up into my Dugtrio. I'm actually not going to stay in here because I think I kind of want my... I think I kind of want this this Pokemon, this... Oh, he's not even sashed. Hold up. He's rocks without sash. That's kind of clean. That is not bad at all. So I could actually get my rocks up if I wanted to. Could get my rocks up here if I want. So he actually goes Rotom Wash here. I'm going to go right for the Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks would be nice if he's not heavy duty boots on Gyarados, just like my own Gyarados. I can definitely put in the finest of work. He will go for Will-O-Wisp here, so he burns me unfortunately, but I can still go into my Hydreigon. As he actually is Will-O-Wisp and T-Wave. What is this, like some blunder set or something? What's going on here? So I think now what I can do is just Dark Pulse should be fine, or yeah, I think Dark Pulse is fine. The thing he could go into is probably like Mandibuzz or something. As I get paralyzed, which is alright. I can go here into Gar-Devoired. As he defogs, he actually does not have a great switch in at all to a Moonblast, so I'm gonna go for that right now. In all honesty, the way that so I think Gyarados is probably better off with probably Jolly Nature. I'll put that. I haven't run into any kind of issues with it before, but I'll put Jolly on it just because it's probably better that way, in my opinion. So I don't want him to T-Wave again here. I'm just gonna go into actually I'm gonna go Toxtricity this time, and I think just go right for the Boom Burst, which should do more to this thing. And if he goes into Dragapult, which he does, I don't have to activate my item, so I can just switch out here. And go into who though? Go into who? I can sack Dugtrio. Honestly, I can sack Dugtrio. He can't get up rocks anymore. I can't get my own rocks anymore, but like that's a fair trade-off, I guess. So he's Life Orb. He's Life Orb. I get to go Gar-Devoired now and knock something else out. Rotom cannot switch in safely. Gyarados should get maybe 2-hit KO'd. It's a pretty strong special attack stat, so you know, we'll be doing a bunch of damage to this, and we'll be doing a bunch of damage to anything he wants to switch into. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll start a timer as well. I really like this team a lot. It's I don't know, like I guess when I've been laddering with it, it's been pretty fortunate for me. I've not really lost too many games with it. while testing though, this team has had multiple different versions of it, and I've been testing on many different accounts with a lot of different Pokemon. I do love all the suggestions that you guys are giving me. I just want to use like everything. I want to use everything, but I gotta use one at a time. But we'll get everything done for sure. We most certainly will. Yeah, Moonblast will take it out. So that is a huge threat gone. Why did they make this thing 421 speed? Like this thing is faster than some like mega Pokemon. Like this is crazy. They made a regular Pokemon like this so fast and so powerful too, with like a Dragon Ghost typing. This is Giratina Origin typing right here. I like it though. I like it. I definitely like that Pokemon a lot. I had it on my in-game team too, which I did max out and everything competitive wise. So he goes Gardevoir here actually, in which case I might, so I live any hit. I live any hit right now, and I don't feel like switching out, right? So I'm going to just stay in here. Then I'm going to switch into my Aegislash so that I can preserve my Gardevoir so that it can be faster than, I guess, anything, especially Gyarados +1, but he can still Dynamax if he wanted to. He goes Rotom here, which I am perfectly fine with. I think I can just Shadow Ball, but he does Volt Switch here into probably Mandibuzz. Yep. That's fine. I don't know if Gardevoir lives a foul play, but actually, Toxtricity can easily take a hit from this, I think. So he goes right for the foul play, and then what I could do actually here is just go right for the, I could probably just go for the Overdrive here, or even the Boom Burst. I'll Overdrive just because super effective, but he could also go into Ditto. He could also go Ditto. This is fine actually. I'll Overdrive here. And this Rotom should be gone. I'll Boom Burst now. Knock it out. So yep, Rotom is gone. That's fantastic. So the question is, do I want to Dynamax right now? Because I'll still have my ability, which I think should lower the sound type moves. And then I can probably knock out the rest of his team. I'm gonna Dynamax. I want to see what happens if I Dynamax Toxtricity. Can I live the hit? Can I potentially live the hit? Oh, definitely I'll live the hit. He Overdrived. He probably predicted Aegislash and went for Overdrive. Dynamax Toxtricity. Look at this Pokemon right here. This is gonna get the knockouts. It's GG right there. Hey, GG. Good game, good game. Solid game indeed. And once again, so we got to see sort of another showcase of Toxtricity. This is what I like, right? When we feature a Pokemon, when we see it put in the work, that's definitely what it's all about, right? That's definitely what it's all about there. So I think now, okay, what do we got here? We got a bunch of unique Pokemon. We got a bunch of unique Mons. We have here a Hatterene once again. We have this, the evolution of Yamask. That's right here. Rune Regis. I'm trying to say it in a way where I don't get flagged, if you know what I mean. But anyways, now I'm going to lead here with probably my Hydreigon. Like he has a Trick Room team. Hydreigon kind of messes up Trick Room teams pretty well. Like he leads off with this, right? I can easily just Dynamax if I want to. But I think I'm actually going to Dynamax here and just knock it out. But he'll go into this. That's fine. I will start chipping away. Actually, a Dark Pulse once again probably knocks him out. But I'll Steel Spike. Oh, you Mementoed. Oh, look at that. He cannot Memento a Dark-type Pokemon because of Prankster. Not bad at all. Hatterene comes in here. This thing is going to get blown back, but he goes into Rune. I'm going to just go right for the Substitute, get behind a sub, and then blow his Trick Room team away. Never bring Trick Room to the Trick House, even though I know you didn't set it up just yet. But still, you already know. He set up the Trick Room though. He set up the Trick Room. I don't think he can break the sub, so I'm going to Nasty Plot up. He tries to memento. It does not work. It does not work that way, my guy. It does not work. I'm gonna bring Trick Room soon enough, though. I'll have you know. I'm gonna bring Trick Room soon enough. And the rest of the team should get destroyed by this thing. Hydreigon lead just destroys Trick Room. That's crazy. I even like that's insane. That is absolutely insane. But I definitely like that, you know, that we can show off why you never bring Trick Room to the Trick House, even in Gen 8, even in this new generation. Let's see that gar-Devoired once again. So he leads Phalanx. This thing, Phalanx is a Pokemon that will it has that one move. It has that one move that's like an Omni boost. I think it boosts all of its stats. I think it's like let's all form together or something like that. Some kind of move, like some kind of weird name. But he goes Corviknight. So I wish I could see what his team is. You know, I can't even see what his team is. Time to go Toxtricity. He bulks up here. Does he have a ground type? I don't see a ground type. So we're clicking overdrive. We're going overdrive right now with Toxicity. You already know. I'm not trying to play no games out here. I'm trying to hit this up with an attack. I'm trying to do some damage right now. That's some damage right there. What did he go for? Brave Bird? Doing a decent amount. Hey, what if I shift gear here? What is he gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Now that I've shift geared up, it's kind of looking like I cannot get revenged by anything unless he has priority, which I don't think he has, unless he has like Ice Shard on Inteleon. He actually goes into it though. Don't tell me, oh you have Aqua Jet on that thing. Come on. Okay, so in which case well, I mean, we got rid of Corviknight, so that's good. Like, we used Toxtricity to get rid of Corviknight. We got 2 sweeps of Toxtricity before this game, so I am perfectly fine with that. What do I want to do now? I kind of want to just sweep with this thing now. Like, Toxtricity is gone anyways. Let's just get this game over with and move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Start a timer. Oh, you're gonna just do that, right? Okay, okay. Well, the waterfall would break his sub. Now I just gotta get that plus. Actually, no, I can just yeah, I just attack this thing straight up. I'm not Moxie. I'm Intimidate. I found Intimidate to be kind of useful to weaken things' attacks, and Dittos can't reverse sweep and get attack boosts, boost after boost with Moxie, which is also kind of nice. Let's go for a max Airstream. Yeah, that should be fun. Or actually, no, max Geyser. Let's go max Geyser, because if I get the rain up and he somehow knocks me out, I can at least revenge with Aegislash Slash without taking the damage from the fire move. Oh, he went for G-Max and got a crit on me. And confused me too. That's crazy. Crit Confusion. Actually, Confusion is probably always an effect, but he got the crit. Yeah, G-Max Smite I think always confuses. If I'm not mistaken, the Dynamax, the Gigantamax form of Hatterene always confuses. Which is a pretty cool move. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is better? Do you guys think that Dynamax is better or G-Max is better? Because I think it's very situational. Some mons actually benefit more with Dynamax over Gigantamax. Like, for example, that one water rock thing. I forgot what it's called. And then some Gigantamax mons benefit more than Dynamax, like, for instance, Grimmsnarl, which I used. So that's another option. Oh, Waterfall here. It's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, Dreadnought I was thinking of. Sorry, I was thinking of Dreadnought. I just couldn't think of Dreadnought. I just could not think of Dreadnought at all. I don't know why. Yeah, Cinderace is in. This thing gets destroyed by a Waterfall. Yup. Poltegeist is going to come out now. But we have Shadow Sneak in the back, so I'm not even worried. Not even worried one bit. Yep, there's the Sash. He just Shadow Balls. Revenge this thing. That is going to be GG once again, that it is indeed Emvee. Yeah, that's a forfeit right there. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, so far, undefeated. I'll have you know, this team is actually good. Like, I'm really glad that I'm sort of building like really good teams overall in this generation. I've been building some pretty solid squads. They've been pretty powerful, but like more and more heat will come once the meta refines itself and becomes more set, more standard. Once things are deemed standard, you already know I'll get out of that comfort zone. But now we're up against a team that has Colossal. Nice Colossal. This thing actually has rocks and rapid spin. Times 4 weak to water and ground and stuff, but it has a lot of bulk, which kind of helps it out a bit, I would say. I'm gonna just lead Dugtrio. Okay, so he actually leads Hyd-Region. So what I want to do turn 1 is probably just go straight into gar-Devoired, maybe. Maybe I should actually lead gar-Devoired, because he'll just Dark Pulse here, right? And now I assume he's going to go Ferrothorn. So I'm going to Mystical Fire the Ferrothorn here, which I think will be a good play. Right? Oh no, he goes Hard Colossal. So he actually made a pretty solid play right there. He'll get up his rocks, which is fine. I can now just trap this thing immediately and get rid of it in one hit. So that is fantastic. We got rid of a Mon right off the bat. Dugtrio is pretty broken. Dugtrio is a pretty broken Mon. Oh, he's actually a Scarf Hyd-Region. Ooh, I haven't seen that in a minute. I have not seen that in a minute. So Togekiss comes in here versus Togekiss. We have a Toxtricity, which actually kind of walls it decently to an extent. And I'm actually going to double out here into, let's see, we're going to make a double predicting his Ferrothorn, right? We're going to make a double predicting Ferrothorn, so we're going to go here into gar-Devoired, predicting that Ferrothorn to come in. And then what I can do is click the Mystical, I want to click Mystical Fire. I do want to click Mystical Fire. But he goes Jellicent, so that's fine too. That's fine too. We have a perfectly capable Hyd-Region to deal with this thing. And actually what we can do is we can actually Nasty Plot here. The cool thing is that Togekiss is no longer an answer to this thing, especially if we Dynamax with our Hyd-Region and knock it out with a max Steel Spike to get rid of this thing immediately. I probably could have saved my Dynamax, but I figured it would be just the best thing to do right now at this point in time. I'm sure this thing gets destroyed, right? Max Darkness? Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right now. Hyd-Region comes in. This is our last attempt at our Dynamax. He actually Dynamaxes himself, but we are faster for... Oh yeah, because of the fact that he... Well, hello? Why did you go for the Z Flutterby? Wait, what? Why didn't he go for the... Did he not have Draco on this thing? And I mean, this thing is scarfed. He has to have like Draco Meteor or something. Unless it's U-turn. The Z U-turn, or sorry, the Flutterby was the U-turn. I don't know what he was thinking. But anyways, I can... Yeah, he'll just quit there. Like, I'm sure he was asking himself why he did that. Instead of like dropping a Draco or dropping a Dynamax Draco or something. But yeah, that game was pretty much ours anyways. Nothing much he could really do. I wish this Toxtricity sprite was there so I could actually like look at it. It's gonna be much nicer once the sprites are all updated for this for Showdown, so I can actually we can actually see what the question marks are. Sometimes I get mistaken, like did I knock out a Pokemon here, or is it just like, or did he bring 5 Mons? Like what's going on? But yeah, it's pretty fun. I think here, so this guy has a pretty interesting team. It has a nice color scheme. It has a really nice color scheme, which I think is like the thing that's kind of drawing me into it. But yeah, let's just destroy it. So we can go for the King Shield first to see what he locks himself into, and it's gonna be Flare Blitz. So now we can actually just switch out here into Hyd-Region. Hyd-Region on the Toxapex is actually pretty good because this allows us to get up a substitute. Actually, no, I'm gonna get up a Nasty Plot first in case he goes Sylveon, because if I sub here and he goes Sylveon, his Hyper Voice will go through my attacks. Now let's take a look here, right? He went into Hatterene, which now will allow me to probably... I'm gonna sub here first just to see what he does, and it's gonna be Draining Kiss. I'm gonna actually knock it out right now. I think that's the best play to do, just to knock this thing out immediately. We're in Dynamax form, so I don't know if a Scarfed Darmanitan can knock us out. I don't really know the calcs, but judging by this Pokemon here, I'm gonna assume that I can take the hit, and I do. So that's actually quite fantastic. We get to knock out Hatterene and Darmanitan both, which means that we're faster than everything else on his team, and we just literally win the game right now, I think. So we can actually just Steel Spike this thing. Oh, sorry, Darkness this thing I meant. You know why? Why not just Steel Spike, right? Because like he doesn't really have a great switch in anyways. So he actually will pack the Focus Sash on this. Goes right for the Shell Smash, and what I can actually do now is switch out here into Aegislash, because I know that I can take the Icicle Spear and just Shadow Sneak to pick this thing off, and then I don't have to lose my Hydreigon just for nothing. So he'll actually switch on into Toxapex, which means that he can't really set up with this thing anymore. I'm actually gonna go. This might be stupid, but I'm gonna go hard Dugtrio just to get up rocks, and I don't really care much about Toxapex really, because all I want to do is just let Cloyster get knocked out by chip damage rocks, and then I can go Toxtricity, which is our main featured Pokemon, right? Featured Pokemon here. We don't even need to click Shift Gear because we're faster than literally everything on his team. So we can just go for the Overdrive and essentially just knock everything out on his team with Toxtricity. So Cloyster comes in, so that thing dies from rocks. I don't really mind because I guess maybe yeah, it's alright. I can actually first Overdrive and then Sludge Wave. So I get the special attack boost first. So I can Overdrive here, get the special attack boost. He Calm Minds though, so now we have a +1 special attack, which is really good. Do a ton of damage to this and poison it too, which is great. Poison does not matter. It did 43 first, and he was at like 20 something. So the Sludge Wave on the following turn would have knocked it out regardless, I think. So that's gonna be GG. Toxtricity cleans up. Toxtricity coming through. Actually, this is a pretty fun mon. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty fun mon. If there weren't like ground types in existence, then Toxtricity would be like the best mon ever. Obviously, it really would just be the best mon ever. But it's a really unique mon. You know, with the whole like voice thing. Oh, this guy. Every time I see a team like this, I'm just like, is this my team? Like, but nah, this guy has Hydreigon and Mimikyu. So it's like kind of a twist on my team. Like, I was the original user of that team, by the way. I made that team. It was like one of the first teams I made, along with the what do you call it? The monkey team, the Rillaboom team, Rillaboom squad. I was looking at Darmanitan, I was like, yeah, it's kind of a monkey too. But yeah, let's just lead Gardevoir here. As he leads with the Drill, we can just probably just Mystical Fire here. This thing is gonna be Stealth Rocks anyways, right? So he actually just Iron Heads, which means that it's gonna be a trade-off of no rocks on either side. So that's fine. Or actually, sorry, no rocks on my side. I mean, is what I meant to say. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really need anything, like I didn't really need that too much, because I can just go here for the Stealth Rocks, and then if he does decide to attack me, which he does, I have 80 power reversal though, which is not too much, but it'll be, I mean, damage is damage, right? Damage is indeed damage. That does 61, which is, I mean, good damage. Like, I can't complain. So now what we can do is we could go here into our probably Gyarados, I would think. I can still Dragonite. Like, I know he has a Ditto. Like, I know he has a Ditto, but I'm not too worried about it just yet, at least. So let's see what he does here. So Darmanitan, I assume, is going to be Choice Scarfed. I think Darmanitan will be Choice Scarfed. And I think he might just go into it now. I don't know if he'll go into Ditto or anything just yet, but he might. Definitely. Ditto could kind of be a problem though, actually, if I think about it. No, he goes Mimikyu. Okay, so actually it's probably better for us to break this thing's disguise. I think that's going to be much better for us because Mimikyu's kind of a threat. I have not used my Gigantamax yet, or sorry, my Dynamax yet. So actually, crits me with the Shadow Claw. It probably doesn't matter too much because he would have just Shadow Sneak the next turn anyways. So now what I can do here is Hydreigon's Flash Cannon should knock this thing out. And I did not even have to go for the Dynamax just yet. So that's good. Now I assume, okay, so he goes Darmanitan here. I get to go into Aegislash now on the Icicle Crash. Yep, Icicle Crash. That looks banded to me, or I think that looks banded to me. So here we can go for the Shadow Ball. It's going to do a ton of damage to whatever he brings in, and if he stays in here, this will definitely knock it out. So that thing is gone. Gyarados comes in, we'll Shadow Ball this on the Dragon Dance. That is our obvious play right there. Do a ton of damage there. I think he would Dynamax here, so I think my best play is to Shadow Sneak. We Shadow Sneak here. I mean, it does pitiful damage anyways. Then we go into Hydreigon. I think now we have to Dynamax. Now we have to Dynamax. So we're going to try to live the hit here. We're going to have to try to take the hit. Going to Dynamax here. Take the Max Airstream. Knock this thing out with the Max Darkness, I think. Oh, but it does not even knock it out. Ooh. So we Max Guard first. And then we... Ooh, how do we beat this thing, actually? Oh, nice. We beat it. So that works. That kind of works out pretty well. So here, he will lock himself into a move, right? So I think we Flash Cannon here. So he'll lock himself into Dark Pulse. This is kind of tough. It's kind of tough. We have to Shift Gear up. Hope Boom Burst knocks him out. Ah, so close. Not enough, not enough. Yeah, that was a tough game. That was a tough game for sure. So we drop a game there, unfortunately. But we'll move on to the next one either way. We'll move on. Alright, so we got a game now up against a Seismitoad squad. So I got the nice Seismitoad here. And I think in this matchup, we could probably just lead with our... yeah, probably Gar-Devoired is fine. Probably Gar-Devoired is fine. I'll just go into Aegislash here once again. He'll either... I mean, he's not going to click Flare Blitz here, I don't think. So, it's in our best interest to go Aegislash, I assume. On his potential U-turn. He actually does not have the best answers at all to Gyarados, I think. Yeah, he does U-turn here, so that's good. Goes into his Seismitoad, so let's just, I mean, getting up rocks is going to be really good to break the sash on stuff and, you know, just being able to chip things down over time. So he'll Scald here. And then that puts me at a nice 1% no burn, so we can reversal and get like, okay, 43%. Which is not bad at all. Here what I can do is probably just go for, I could probably just switch here into, probably go here into, actually, maybe Toxtricity could knock it out. Maybe it could knock it out. But I could also go into Hydreigon, just Nasty Plot up here. That should be fine. He goes right for the Toxic here. And I could just go for a Dark Pulse. Knock out the Indeedee. Get rid of this Pokemon. He goes into his Hawlucha. I can now click that. I could probably Dynamax if I wanted to, but nah. I'm gonna go Aegislash here. He Dynamax, Max Knuckles. I'm a King Shield now. I'm gonna try to outplay this thing here. As he goes to the max flare. Ooh, he's got fire punch on this thing. Okay, okay. Gonna go into my Gyarados here, and then let's show him our Dynamax. Let's show him our Dynamax real quick. How about that? Yeah, let's show him ours. Acrobatics. It's doing like a clean 20% right there. That's what I like to see. So Darmanitan comes in here. We can now just airstream this. We should live. Yep. Nice, nice. Poltegeist. I mean, I don't know what he can go into now at this point. Conkeldurr? Yeah, Mach Punch is not even going to destroy this thing either. It's going to do at least like 3%. Watch. Mach Punch is doing 3. No, he goes Seismitoad. Okay. So he makes a double here. Pretty good double. Right, I can Power Whip to knock this out. And then we're fast. We're very, very fast right now. So I guess Poltegeist could come in here. Oh no, he brings in Conkeldurr. Okay, so versus Conkeldurr, we can just go right for the yeah, Waterfall is fine. I mean, he'll just knock us out anyways. But at this point in time, we can go Gar-Devoired. Hit him up with a Psychic here, knock it out. Poltegeist comes in. This should also get knocked out by a Psychic. Oh, it does not. And he Shell Smashes. I'm kind of curious. Can Toxtricity live it? Nah, Toxtricity probably can't live it. I'm not gonna... I mean, I'll figure it out and see if it lives. It's probably gonna have like stored power or something. Nah, it does not live that. Okay, what was I thinking? Shadow Sneak to knock it out and win the game. Yeah, GG, GG. Excellent game overall. And I think we can actually... let's grab one more. Let's grab one more for this one. One more for this video I think should suffice. We've gotten quite a ton of games so far. And for our last and final game, we have here a team of like some sticky webs and stuff. So you'll get up rocks, that's perfectly fine. I can just Mystical Fire again. As he goes Grimmsnarl. It's probably actually going to be, I think it might be Screen's Grimmsnarl. I'm gonna, actually Zing this thing, or sorry, going for the Dynamax on this thing is going to be clean. He'll get up his screens, but that's fine because we can kind of outplay. He gets up webs too. He's getting up all of his hazards, all of those hazards right there. Dragapult comes in now, and we can just, I guess we don't really need this thing anymore, do we? He Shadow Balls. That actually didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. He gets a Spidef here, Spidef drop here. And he actually is not locked in. Okay, so judging by the damage, I think Aegislash can actually live one. And I'm going to go right for the Shadow Ball here. And I should be able to live the hit pretty easily, so that's good. So I think actually, yeah, we should be able to live. We should be able to win this, I think. If we weaken the drill, which I think we can right now, Shadow Sneak will definitely take it out. I think we can actually win with Toxtricity, potentially. So he goes into his Ditto. I can just King Shield here. And then go right for the switch into Hydreigon. Predict Darmanitan to come in and just... oh, actually, no. Ooh. There is no prediction out here. Okay, so... that is gonna be interesting. So let's go Darktrio first. We'll be faster than this thing. He will take a ton of damage from this move here. He'll max Phantasm. Okay, that's fine. Fantastic, right? Fantastic. What we can do now is then proceed to go into Toxtricity, I think. And then click the click the overdrive here to knock it out. Last Pokemon is going to be that Darmanitan. So the reason I didn't go Gyarados first is so that we can go into it next and give it an Intimidate. That was kind of my overall strategy. Heal Earthquake there. I assume that he's locked in and we can go Gyarados to win the game, right? So, oh, he's actually sub, probably Zen mode actually. If I'm, ooh, is he Zen mode? But he's actually put himself in Shadow Sneak range though. It becomes Ice Fire too. That's kind of heat though. That's kind of heat. Decent amount of damage, but he's -1 and we can still win the game right now. So that's gonna be GG. It is Emvee. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. You know, seeing our squad put in the work. We got a lot of great games in this one, I think, and kind of got to show off the power of Toxtricity and how it can put in the work, the finest of work, if we build a good team around it. So yeah, feel free to suggest what you guys want to see on the next one as usual. You already know I love the suggestions. I will try to use what you guys want to see the most. And of course, you know, it's a new generation, so we're gonna definitely get to all of them. We got a lot of time, so I'll see you all on the next video. Looking forward to hearing from you all as usual, and peace.